Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a reaction video again to Lackadaisy. Now, I did say in my last reaction that I was going to do Lackadaisy because it's high on a lot of people's tier list when it comes to YouTube indie animation. And I can't wait to watch it because apparently it's supposed to be really good. I've been recommended it by friends. I say friends, mainly just one friend in particular, but honestly I'm really excited to watch this. It's been out for a while now, but I just didn't end up watching it for whatever reason. So I'm gonna watch it today, and I'll give you my verdict, and I'll give it a rate out of 10. Also, before we begin, reminder: 20 subscribers, and I'll sing every single Has Been Hotel song, as well as House of Osmodius. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. That's right, I've got facecam on today. Let's begin. That was loud. That was an incredibly loud start. I'm gonna quickly just come a little bit closer so you can hear me a lot more.
Old Man River. That seems far too austere a name for something.
I know that voice anywhere. Why is he always in? He's always in an indie show, man. No, you gotta respect the grind. You gotta respect it. He's a great voice actor. I love him. He's in the original Has Been Hotel. He's in this. He's in Murder Drones. He's in The Amazing Jigsaw Circus. He's in so much stuff, man. There's probably more. I forgot to get my ring on. Anyway.
Wilt her self-sure countenance. Yes, righteousness is vanity. But sports for imps, not elderly. So, if there's a name for migrant mass of veteran frivolity, it snakes through seas of prairie grass and groves of summer sassafras. A name that flows as roguishly as wild waters, fast and free. It's your true name. Mississippi.
It's abundantly clear you forgot us down here.
Encore?
I'm not gonna lie. Didn't get a single word of that in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, went right over me. I mean, the animation is great. Like, get out of the way. It's very well made. Obviously, I'm expecting some great stuff. Like I said, this is the top of people's lists normally when I see them. So I think we should just continue.
I provide the ambiance. Babyface provides the muscle. Look at him digging his way to martyrdom, little go-getter.
I think I found...
Is that it?
Well, if it isn't, we'll have some awkward explaining to do to the family of, Herman Hapfem?
We're gonna have to go back real quick. I'm gonna read that. One sec. I also don't know how to say that, so I'm not going to. But under the Truss of Peace, Saturday, September 12th, 1927. This is, I mean, makes sense. The aesthetic, very old and classic. Herman was struck by a runaway circus. We've already mentioned a circus in today's video. We don't need more. Calliope near the... you know, I regret reading this, so I'm not going to. I can't read. You know, I'm just not going to read the first paragraph. We'll read the rest. Requiring the painstaking efforts of Number 26 Firehouse Brigade, his remains were later disentangled from the oh Jesus. Well, this is getting interesting, man. Honestly, I really can't wait to get inside the main bit of the story, so let's just continue. I love this animation. I don't know what it is, but even you just add it, leaving the like the what's it called? I don't do it. That's why I don't know. The tracing lines or like the ones that you do for your faces and stuff. It has the X. Leaving that in genuinely makes it look better in my opinion. I don't know why. I do genuinely like that. I think it's a very nice detail, and I think it just looks nice in general.
I'll start the car.
In the jar. Leave the headlamps off. Can't be too careful.
Right, we've been so discreet up until now.
No! Don't let that get away! Miss Sam can't spare a drop! Murderation! Where's that spotlight when we need it, Miss Pepper? Now the spirits are afoot. I got it. No, that is my foot. That's not what I meant.
Quiet.
Excuse me?
Got some live ones tonight.
Beyonce, boy, the chase is the best part.
I love the added touch of just adding ambience. What I mean by ambience, I mean like just very minor details, but they just bring the whole scene together. And I'm talking about like how they added fireflies, because if we just quickly go back, I mean, just look here, you can see a few fireflies, but for whatever reason, it just works. It works. It doesn't have to be a lot, but for whatever reason, it does just work like that. Just adding something to, I guess, brighten it up, make it look a little bit more natural, especially just on the eyes. It just looks better. I think even if they didn't add it, it'd still probably look good, but with it, it looks a lot better than it probably would have. It just gives it a little bit of life, which is amazing. Obviously, I'm terrible at animation, as you know, if you've ever watched my show AO. It doesn't have any animation, it's just drawings. But, obviously, I still, well, now anyway, now that I'm trying to get better and bring AO a little bit more up in quality, I am adding bits, like adding a little bit more like blades of grass, stuff like that, which you'll see in future episodes. But honestly, just bringing just life to a scene is incredibly hard. Well, for me anyway. But it just looks so good.
Where'd you learn to drive like that?
I
Didn't?
Learn to drive!
Well, you're so bad at it, you've confounded the enemy. Nicely done. Get confounding! Get confounding! Now we need a performance from you, torpedo boy.
No.
Yes, yes, yes.
No.
Don't be modest.
I love how they use just right. This is not to do with scenes, I promise. I love how they use the ukulele. No. Oh, cut that out, please. Future me. Anyway, I like how they use the violin case to hide the gun. I think that's pretty funny.
What's going on back there?
All right, what the?
I guess this one is the big.
Oh, stay with me.
Congratulations, Miss Pepper!
Rocky, I can't steer.
That is the coldest motherfucker I've ever seen. Jesus Christ.
Oh, is it playtime now? Do you think we're safe?
Oh, the world is full of magic things.
I said in my last React video that there was something that looked like a siege map. This looks like a siege map. And that is just a fact at this point. It looks like a siege map. I love just everything about this at this moment. But do I like it more than Help Boss at the moment? Or any of the shows? I like it more than a few shows that I have obviously reacted to. I'm currently liking it more than Amazing Digital Circus. But I'm not finding it as engaging for me as Murder Drones or Helver Boss. But that we're only a few minutes in. Let's be real. There's so much more we can see from this show. So I'm just saying, if it's already better than some shows I've already watched, it's doing great.
Well, the engine is still too hot. I don't even know if
You said there was a pistol in here somewhere?
There's always one wedged in the seat. Well, I guess that's a gun.
Wake up out of your head, wanker!
Hi.
No, 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 no! No!
5, 6.
You are them! Not a big surprise!
Holy shit! I was not expecting this in. Well, I mean, I was expecting something to do with guns, but I was not expecting gang rivalries already. How long of a video are we into this? 13 minutes in. We are not halfway in, but we are 10 minutes in. We're still pretty good for 10 minutes in. It's so good, man. The whole animation is just genuinely one of the best I've seen. I've got to admit, it's definitely the best animation I've seen in any indie show on YouTube, which is amazing. Now, I do gotta say, for a pilot, currently, I'm just saying it is not. Currently. Now, this could change, but I am just saying right now, as a pilot, I don't think it works currently. 10 minutes in. Just because a pilot normally is just introducing your characters and stuff like that. Now, who am I to say? Because I don't own a actual show like this. I own an object show like BFDI, Teapot, stuff like that. So I don't actually own I don't own. I don't even really own a show. I just have just a dream, pretty much. But yeah, this is good. Trust me, I love this. I'm loving this. Still better than Amazing Digital Circus at this current moment in time. But I think getting into the gang thing straight away maybe not the best thing to do, but even then, I don't really know. So, you know, this could just be me just not getting it, and it happens a lot of the time. So that could just be me. But let's continue.
We tired of playing with your ass. Say goodnight, motherfucker.
What the hell is this?
Child, this 11 kinds of stupid.
The sudden circus comes to town. The behemoth and the top hat clown. Come gather all around. See them rain their fire down.
Kaboom!
Rocky.
You can brandish up your whip and chain. We'll make our 3 rings anywhere.
Right. Question: why do a lot of the pilot, oh sorry, not pilot, but why do the main characters in a lot of these shows have something to do with a circus?
Here, Freckle. I got you a souvenir. You're supposed to light it first.
Man, Michael Kovach's voice is so good, man. This is what I want to talk about. Every series, except for Hell of a Boss, does so well with him in it. Has Been Hotel did really well. I mean, he got his own show, and he was one of the main characters in it, which is obviously why it probably did so well. He's in Murder Drones, is still doing pretty well. I mean, I've got a hoodie coming at some point. And then you've got The Amazing Digital Circus, which is one of the most viewed pilots. Oh, I think it is the most viewed pilot on YouTube. Which has him being one of the best characters in it. So, honestly, Michael Kovach is one of the best voice actors on YouTube. And I don't know if he does anything outside of YouTube. Something's going on outside. Anyway, I don't know if it's got something to do with him only being on YouTube, but I think he might be in other stuff outside of YouTube. But I don't know, because I just kind of see him on YouTube.
Miss Duncan leaves behind, moreover, a legacy of consummate artistry and bold innovation. Done in by a scarf. The comic end that makes the tragedy, doesn't it? Speaking of tragedy, we got an old supplier back. The funeral home. Still, it's not the same without you. And that feeling that all of this was ours. Used to be we could drive a whole convoy of trucks in. Now we're just digging for scraps.
Miss M.
Horatio. The door, sweetheart.
Oh, right.
I don't know his name. I only know him for being Zim from Invader Zim, Moxie, and Chaos from Skylanders, and Moxie from Hell of a Boss. Is that him? Or have I just not heard enough of his voice to actually be able to tell who it is? We shall see.
How's the weather, madam? Ah, right, the difficult business of business.
You could certainly be of some help.
Except I'm supposed to be a pillar of the community, baron of industry, upstanding citizen, you know?
He sat, bent over his illicit beverage.
Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't sure you were alive.
Zib, shouldn't you be up on stage playing?
For who? That guy? How about you, Wick? Shall I serenade you personally?
Once I've had a few more illicit beverages, perhaps.
I suppose I could use one of those too. Victor?
This guy reminds me of Nick Fury. I don't know why. I mean, it's probably just because of the eye patch. I'm not even gonna lie, but it's probably more than just the eye patch. I don't know, because I know it's the eye patch that's giving me more Nick Fury than anything else. But even without the eye patch, I think he still looks like Nick Fury or Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know. Well, I don't really know what to say about that.
Hello.
We made it,
I
everyone!
got a
We made it!
About the carpet.
JJ!
Sorry.
Well, look what the Mississippi spat up.
Miss Sam, you seem, surprised.
Rocky, sweetie, you are nothing if not an exhausting, incomprehensible surprise.
Thank you!
This was supposed to be the real McCoy. Let's see if that's the surprise. Well, it'll certainly start your engine.
Which is to say, it beats radiator fluid.
What's that aftertaste? Crisp, full-bodied, reminiscent of oak wood. Coffin varnish.
Yeah. We can call it Sunset Rose Cocktail.
Sunset Rose Cocktail? That sounds good. You have no idea what I went through to get this. Sophisticated flavor.
Like I've said before, I will say it again. The character designs are just crazy to me, because they're too good and smooth when it comes to the animation. I don't know why, but it's just too good. It shouldn't be this good. I don't know, now that we've left the whole like gang violence stuff, it is genuinely like bringing me back in. I actually want to know about the characters now that I see them doing this. I'm loving it. I am loving it.
Cool.
Yeah,
Better than getting shot. Still, is this all we got for our money, honey? You look like you took a bath in the red.
Well, I could probably wring some more out of my coat for you. There was a minor incident. Incidences?
The likes of what?
Oh, just some spent ammo and...
Desecrated graves.
Fractured signage, minor flooding, lots of structural damage.
We may have fomented a deadly rivalry on the way, too. But dynamite and heavy machinery are marvelous problem solvers. Hey, old sport!
Dynamite? What dynamite?
And the car is fine.
I fixed it.
Also, you'll be happy to know my violin came through unscathed.
I know you did your best, honey, but we can't keep running ourselves ragged and into the red to bring home Mega. What I mean is, I don't see how this, You know what? I'm glad you and your violin are back, honey. We could all use some music about now. I mean, besides JJ.
All right. Come on, kid. What do you say we go lighten the mood?
About the dynamite. and machinery. Can you elaborate?
Mr. Sable?
Right. Cheers.
Come on, you owe me a dance.
I do?
Yes, I've decided. You know the Charleston?
No.
The Lindy Hop?
No.
The Roundabout? The Jingle Jangle? The Pizza Noodle?
I have a head injury.
I'll show you. You just gotta put one foot over there, and one over there, and then stick a foot over here, and dip it like so.
Before we start the scene, have I walked into a musical? Because the only musical I have currently liked has been Hotel. I normally hate musicals because the songs are terrible. Now, obviously, the songs could be good, and it might. I don't think it's gonna be a musical though. Hopefully, for my sanity, anyway. I've had enough musicals for this year. Is that where it ends? I mean, we've still got quite a while to go, so I would assume not. But I'm guessing this is just like the not the midway point, but just like saying who's in it and stuff like that. Either that or it's going to be a long list of credits, which I would hope not, because we got like 5 minutes left, if that. So, not too much editing then. So that's positive for me.
Maribel Hotel, manager's office.
Connect me to Mr. Sweet, please. Rather unfortunately, we were sidetracked. The vehicle has been
Right, so before we continue with this scene, I just wanted to tell you, I cannot unhear this guy from his skits that he does. This guy does skits on YouTube, or he did, and he's also in movies, which is crazy. I think, or he's in shows and movies, I don't know, something like that. And the one that gets me the most is because I play Mario Odyssey too much. Sometimes, the Super Mario Odyssey skit he did genuinely lives in my brain rent free. So every time I think of this guy, all I can think is the skits that he does. So,
on the whole, the evening has not gone according to plan.
Let me see if I have this right. Ruthless, infamous hatchet man Mordecai Heller is calling me to ask for a ride.
Yes. However, Mr. Sweet, it seems...
What am I, your dad?
It seems we have a more considerable problem at hand.
What, someone mussed your hair? You got some dirt on you?
As a matter of fact, yes. But more to the point, one of our suppliers appears to be double-dealing to stragglers from Lackadaisy, of all things. They're clumsy and likely to draw attention. With the feds in town...
Yeah, that's a real liability. And I can only stave off so much heat from the higher-ups before this whole city starts smoldering. Oh, those dragons.
Having given it some thought, it does appear to warrant our attention.
Right then. Time to tie up some loose ends.
okay. I will admit, that is the best pilot that I've seen on YouTube for any show. That is the best pilot, the best visual looking, best just anything in general. Genuinely, that was so good. I did think the first like 13 minutes to like 15 minutes in was a little dragged out. I didn't really get the beginning bit, but that was just probably because me being me. Honestly though, I loved it. Genuinely, the shots were lovely. Just the scenery in general was great. The colours just matched with the characters really well. Now, as someone who cannot animate for the life of me, genuinely, it made me a little jealous that I can't even do that. I can't do half the stuff these animators are able to do over on YouTube, a platform that does have. I mean, you are very limited. You're not really allowed to swear too much because you get demonetized, which means you're obviously not making money, which is why people open Patreons and stuff. But genuinely, really great. Love the music, by the way. Music was really fit really well with the show. So if I had to give it a ranking out of 10, I'd give it a 9. It was amazing. Genuinely can't wait for episode 1. Honestly, I think this definitely has a chance to be picked up. I don't know if it has or if it will, but Has Been Hotel got picked up, and trust me, I love the pilot for Has Been Hotel. But this is better than Has Been Hotel in my opinion. Well, the pilot anyway. I preferred Has Been Hotel as a series over this, but this is just the pilot, okay? So that's completely out the window. That's just unfair. But genuinely, one of the best pilots I've ever seen. So I don't know what to say other than that was amazing. Yeah, 9 out of 10. Honestly, it wasn't as I feel like the last Murder Drones video I did dragged on compared to this. I think this was so quick, and it was okay. The first 15 minutes felt like it dragged on just because it was the same thing, but even that felt quick, very fast paced, and I did like it. I will not lie. But yeah, thank you for watching. That was my reaction to Lackadaisy. I cannot wait for episode 1. Let me know what you want me to react to, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!